Welcome, everybody. How good is this? Huh? Is this amazing? So, yeah, they did this finally. It took a little while. It was 2-3 years in the making. Most good things take a little while. So, welcome everybody. Glad you all made it. A couple of welcomes and thank yous. I want to start with the Kathy and Barbara show because Lindsey and Rob, in their wisdom, all along said, "Yeah, whatever you guys think." And so Kathy and Barbara were, okay, on the napkins this, and on the food that, and the DJ this, and on that. And so, Lindsey, what do you think? Yeah, good, whatever you like. Well, what does Rob want? Rob's good, whatever you like. We're at work, so you pick it, and we're basically good. And so really, for Kathy and Barbara, a little bow and a thank you. You put this whole thing together. And then, where's the crying preacher who did the ceremony? Heidi, thank you so much. Was wonderful. I was afraid you weren't going to make it.
I was too.
Yeah, isn't that sweet? And it was touching. But thank you so much. That was wonderful. And Katie. So, for the people who don't know, that was the voice. That's Katie. Katie's an attorney in Chicago doing highfalutin stuff, but still sings like the angel. So, thank you for that. And we kept that surprise, right? You did that.
I think so. It was a big surprise.
That was the big surprise, right? And Lindsey, didn't you say, I think I recognize that voice?
And then I turned around and I said, "Is that Katie?" Because they wanted us to wait in the other room. Yeah. No.
Yeah. So that worked out wonderfully. It was not easy to keep surprises. Thanks for the special guests who flew in. Emma coming in, Peter, your old friends, Katie. You guys go back to college from back when? Wow, that's wonderful. On top of that, and can I do a special call out because Lindsey without Danny is not complete. Danny's here from Miami. And busy with third-year medical and a dog and a cat. And oh yeah, fiance, Mushi, wait, say hello. So there may just be another role for Kathy and Barbara sometime in the future. So for those who don't know, Lindsey graciously said, when it came to gifts and registry and so on, Lindsey said, really, don't need anything. I don't want to do a registry. If people ask you, Mom, then just tell them donate to Danny's Miami Street Medicine. So Danny created Miami Street Medicine. He's got how many? 30, 35 people on staff. They go into the streets. They treat the homeless. He and his medical students, a couple of docs signed up. If you go to the website, Miami Street Medicine, right? You can donate. What do you think? I'm kidding? I'm walking the talk. Okay, so this was 3 years in the making, or something like it, and it started out big. It was going to be 150 people. It was going to be a hotel. It was going to be that. Then there was a virus. Then there was a virus next year. And then it came, let's get 30, 40 good people together in the backyard in the swamp here at the Everglades. And it came down to this. And periodically we would say, so really, are you two serious? You're really going to get married? And we'd walk into the house, and on the fridge would be the list, get bread, get bananas, get married. And it was just, okay. And we said, so when are you getting to that? You got the bananas and the bread? And it's, yeah, we're going to get to it. We're busy, And he said, oh, okay, all right. Well, so it took a little while. And if I go back a couple of years, just if I could reminisce for a minute, because they have a time limit on me here, so I'm, going to move fast. Yeah. So we get together with Lindsey, Kathy, and I for a little get together while she's finishing law school, and we hear, I met the guy. Oh, you did? Well, tell us about him. Well, he surfs, and he plays guitar, and he does jujitsu, and he wants to raise chickens. Oh, and a few times a week he saves some lives in the OR doing surgery things. So. Sounds perfect, like an escapee from the 15th century Renaissance period of I'll do a little of everything. So and he turned out to be, of course, we all know how good he is. But I have to relate the one anecdote when the six of us, Jack and Barbara, along with Rob and Lindsey, and the six of us were in Key Largo, right, a couple of years ago. And so we're having dinner out back on the patio of a house we had. And Rob said to me, "Can you take a walk with me for a minute?" I said, "Oh, this ain't going to be good." Take a walk with me. Either he's going to give me something medical that I don't understand, or what's going on. I don't know. He's with Linda. Okay. Yeah. What's up? I want to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage. Okay, forget Renaissance, and we're now in Victorian England. in the 18th century. I said, "So really, are you serious now? This is like, are we being filmed somewhere? Practical? No, I'm serious. It would mean a lot to me if you approved and, we had your blessing." I said, "Well, if you love my daughter, then you know that if I said no, she'd go ahead anyway." Because that girl is tenacious, and if that's what she wants, she's going to do it. But you know what? I'm thrilled to death. So I'm good. And that's where we started, right? That kicked the ball off, and then you went. So that was touching, but not just thoughtful that he wanted to do that act, smart. Because if I said no, he got her anyway. And if I say yes, we're best buds. That's a win-win, right? So then right at the start, you know how smart this kid is. So now let me get to my daughter, and then we do the toast so we can kick off a little dinner. I'm just going to say this is the package. This is along with Danny, my inspiration. And when I am low, I think of the two of them, and I feel better. And if you know them long, you know that you could do that too with them. She is driven, goal-driven. Right? Obsessive, tenacious about what she wants. Afraid of nothing, courageous. Those of you who know her know she has fought through lots of struggles over time and managed through them all. And all I have to do is think back to when she was 3, and Kathy and I were in bed, and we had a place in Chicago, and we heard a thud, and we ran into the room, and this 3-year-old had climbed up the rails and threw herself out of the crib. Yeah. And she's sitting on the floor looking at us like, "I got things to do. I'm not sitting in this cage. Honey, go to sleep, stay asleep, stay in the bed." And that was like every night for like 2-3 nights till we found the net that we put over the top. And that took a while, but Kathy found it. And so at first it was a sheet. And then it was surround the crib with pillows, and then it was one of us sleep under the crib because this girl had goals and she wanted to get somewhere. So the biggest heart that goes with the biggest set of tenacious courage, she can do anything, this girl. Love her to pieces, and Mom and I are over the top happy for the two of you. So grab a glass, do the toast. Love you both. All the happiness in the world. You deserve it all. We are all with you forever. There you go. Thank you. Yay. I'm sorry? Oh, sweet. Thank you. See, there you go. Ice cube melts. I'm on the ground already. Thank you. I love you too, and you know that completely all the time. Danny and you, my inspiration every day. So there's food at different stations. So my suggestion, you don't start at the desserts and the cake. That that comes later. So you take you have plates. Is that the deal? They have plates. They take plates up.
I just want to say a few words about my big sister's daughter, Lindsey, and her husband, Rob. When I first met Lindsey, it was love at first sight. We were in Chicago awaiting her arrival. Harvey had his Northwestern hat on. She was born in Northwestern. And, sorry, she's a Chicagoan, We thought it was going to be several hours before she was going to be born. And Harvey sent us out to get a New York Times and a Wall Street Journal to commemorate the day. That's the Old and New Testament for a New Yorker. So we went and did that. We went to lunch, Grandma and I, and we thought, we have plenty of time. She said 3:30. We got plenty of time. Okay. And I said, Mom, do you think we should be getting back? Nah, we got plenty of time. They said 3:30. So we wander back to Northwestern, and Grandma walks in, sees Kathy combing her hair, getting ready, because Harvey's going to have cameras and video, of course. And, all right, when's this baby going to come? And they all pointed to the other side of the room, and there was Lindsey. We missed everything. We missed Code Blue. We missed everything. Thank goodness. Yeah. And, yes, it was love at first sight. There she was. There she was, sitting in a, whatever that was, with heat lamps. She looked like French fries. Sitting in those. I don't know what that was. Well, something.
French fries.
And, yes. And we would have, we went through a lot together. We went through holidays, birthdays, lake houses, forensics, even a few visits to the hospital. We would have Danny and Lindsey over to our house, and it was our secret that they only ate yogurt, salad, and granola. Forget about the fried Twinkies and other junk food we may have consumed. Yogurt, salad, and granola. That's what we ate. When Kathy arranged for us to meet Rob and his family in Key Largo, when I saw Rob, it was also love at first sight. He brought down these donuts from Miami. My God, there was bacon and chocolate. I don't know what was going on, but these were the best donuts. And, yeah, and then he went lobster spearing, and I'm like, this guy's all right. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good guy. And Jack and Barbara were there, of course, and showing the boys how to tie fishing knots. And it turns out they're pretty good at tying knots, these two. It was terrific meeting them, and I was like, okay, this guy's all right. So we want to propose a toast. Lindsey and Rob, welcome to our family as well. Thank you guys very much. We love you. Many years of happiness.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jared, if you don't know me. I am Robbie's older cousin. I've known him for a few years now. And he is a pretty awesome guy. You know, known him since he was a little kid. He was just very, very crazy, very, very accident prone, just like myself. And yeah, we got along pretty great as kids. And when I first heard about Lindsey, I've never heard my cousin more sure about anything in his entire life. And this is not going to be a long speech. It's going to be a pretty short one. But I wanted to point this out. Last night, we were sitting outside, and Robbie needed to write his vows. And once again, I'd never seen someone write something so fast, so sure of himself. It took him no time at all. And that's what you guys heard tonight, was this amazing first shot, knocked it out of the park. And I'm so proud of both of you, and I'm so happy for the two of you. To still be that sure about somebody that many years later You guys have something super special, and I'm so proud of both of you. And anyway, everyone, get the drink. All right.